Alright, so it's time for a Raodan deep dive. I have no clue what I'm going to do. All the good cards are gone. All the good strategies have had all the valuable support taken out. All we have left are the mismatched pieces that we just didn't end up being able to take in the decks that they were intended for. And a handful of random other things that have just slipped through the cracks. So, how are we going to do this? So first off, we need to figure out what the expletive deleted we are doing with our starting deck. The first challenge here is, of course, that we do not have any good damage or any good shield. We have some damage that'll work. We have no good shields left. We have a bunch of bad shields left, but that's obviously not where we would like to be. So, I don't think we have access to any weak. I don't think we have access to... We have treasure hunt. I guess we're going to do the treasure deck. We're going to do... This is probably going to be a deck made up of many parts, but I think treasures are going to be one of them. Do I want 2 treasure hunts in the starting deck? Probably not. Purify is just so bad in some of the in some fights because it's just not going to be shield in a lot of fights where we need it to be shield. Reinforced shield is just no shield basically. Runic shield is just extremely expensive for not much shield. Do we have to take it anyway? I don't think we can afford to just not have shield. We don't have any I don't think we have any pieces that we would need to build an aggressive enough deck that we could avoid taking damage altogether. We don't have Rallying Strike, we already used it. So that makes increasing stab pretty bad. We have Strenuous Blast. Oh, I'm curious, I know Crack Open got buffed, I don't actually know. Okay, so Crack Open now is 16. That's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. We still have Quip Shot. We still have Jolt. We still have Magic Blast. I think this has to be the last episode because the cards that are... I suppose the fun of it though is watching me struggle and die with whatever I can do that's left. I think I probably do need the second treasure hunt. I think we're running 2 mana rituals. I think we're running Chilling Focuses. No, we're running a Predict, a Focus, and a Resolute Focus, and we're counting on the treasure hunt, I guess. And then the reason that we're going for like all this mana boost is because we're going Unstable Bolt. And then we're running, I guess, Runic Shield. No, not Runic Shield. Magic Armor. I guess. That seems really bad, though, when we've got mana rituals. Maybe Jolt. Jolt's kind of free with the... maybe not the Resolute Focus. Maybe that should be a second focus. We still have Spell Scry. Maybe we cut a Magic Blast for... No, I don't think we want a Spell Scry. Maybe we do? If we do, we would want to split the Treasure Hunt and the Spell Scry thing. I think we're just going to go with this. And we're just all in on hopefully... Well, but the treasure hunts don't really work with this attempt to be aggressive right off the bat. So I guess we do put in a spell scry. At least one. Probably just one. Find it. Spell scry. And then... So we can use Aether Blast to get vulnerable out, and that's some arcane, which does, or we could take an Enrage, which gives us Mighty. I don't think I want to do the Gather Power route. I don't think that seems very promising. I might throw Gather Power in the pool on the off chance that it looks like it's going to come together, but that seems unlikely. Okay, this is a train wreck, and I hate myself for building this deck, but this is where we're at, so here we go. Let me put these cards into my notes. Let's help if I can spell. And yeah, to elucidate my thinking a little bit, the reason that I'm not running the defensive cards is because we have to commit card draws to them and resources to playing them. And they basically help us extend fights, which is not a thing that this deck, like, they help us extend fights, but they don't really help us really survive. They just help us bleed out a bit less. And they don't do anything to help us close out fights faster. And the thing we have to do, the thing we have to hope that we can pull off is closing out fights before we die. We just have to count on that happening. Because if it doesn't, then... because we weren't going to be able to successfully defend anyway. And if we're not going to be able to successfully defend, we may as well go on the offensive. So with that in mind, as our plan, what gold cards do we have left? We have always those, because they're just never taken from us. We have Death or Glory. That's committing to the bit. I guess we take it. Empower seems too slow. Oh, we still haven't, we haven't actually taken Final Strike yet, I guess. It's on my list as having not been taken. Yeah, I don't think we've taken it. We haven't taken Lightning Blade. That's very good for us. Magic Cannon seems good for us. Where's Shattering Strike? Did Shattering Strike get changed for this update? No, I think it's going to get potentially changed for the next update, but Curse of Decrepitude is not amazing, but it's whatever. This is good, probably. This may be how we survive. We'll see. Demonic Power is suicide, but we'll take it. Scramble. Sure. No, we take Frenzied Rage, I think. Okay. That's a mess. We'll see what happens. I believe in us, I guess. Arms Race seems bad. Take all these cards that generate mana. The Runic Focuses are worse because we have the mana rituals, but we'll see. We might be able to get away with it. We're going to try Unstable Focus. If any deck can use Unstable Focus, it should be this one. What else do we can we generate mana boost? I mean, Siphon Lightning is mana boost, but we can't get Adept. We probably won't have Wits, which makes that bad. We already took Mental Growth. As much as I don't like it, we already took it. What else can we take that helps our theme? Arcane Bolt's kind of on theme. If you squint, not really. Oh, Arcane. We haven't taken Blessed Strike. We haven't taken Arcane Nova, and both of those are absolutely going to be good here. I hope. I hope they will help us. I think I have faith. I don't think Mind Blast and Mana Blast are that good, but again, we are working with what we have. Mana Barrier could actually be a defense card that does something. If we end up taking a defense card, that's the one we would want. Spirit Bolt is pretty sketch because we don't really have any ways to get critical, but we can add Nimble Strike. Are there any other mana cards that we want? I think that's going to be enough on mana for now. Calamity Armor, but Calamity Armor is only really 25 damage. Or, yeah, it's only kind of 25 damage and it's like on a delay, which neither of those things is good for us. Hubris Strike is technically above rate damage. Show of Force, if we went into the Mighty strat, how much Mighty can we get? No, I don't think we can get enough Mighty to make this good. I don't think Spark is good, but we'll take it. There's an outside chance it does something for us. There's an outside chance Potent Augury does something for us. Regeneration seems okay. Find that. Stone Skin is still in the pool. That's right. I still haven't taken Stone Skin somehow. So we have a couple defensive options in the pool at least. So if we end up having to, we could potentially move into a slightly slower deck once we get out of the first couple fights. So that'll help. Not much slower, but a little slower. Which one is Mind Probe? Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I don't want that. That doesn't do anything for us. We definitely already took Sublime Blast. I just marked it wrong because I know we took Sublime Blast in one of the runs, but I don't remember which one. I'd have to go back and look, but I know we had a Sublime Blast for a bit in one of the earlier videos. We only need 3 more cards. Let's look back at the comments that we've already taken. What might we want another? We might want Aether Blast. If we get like an item that applies, we didn't actually put Aether Blast in the deck, but if we get an item that applies things, it might be okay. We might be okay with, no, that's probably not what we want. We might be okay with a Tenderize. It's pretty sketchy, but maybe. And Spell Scribe we definitely might want more of. Okay, so here's what we've got to work with. We do not have the Phoenix Feather, but we do have a card reward to start the run. I have 0 faith in the run, but that's the most fun kind. Sorry, I have to answer a question on Reddit. All right, so kind of like Precarious Draught. That's very good. I think we still have Impale left, but I don't think we have. I know we've already taken Conductive Bolt. I'm pretty sure we've already taken. Yeah, we've already taken Relentless Assault. We've already taken Conductive Bolt, but we can take Impale technically. But because we can't get anything from this, we're going to go through here. We could get Mana Font if we go through here. Do we actually want to Impale if we're offered it? Probably not. Which means the potential of mana, because we're not going to probably take either of those things because Corrupted Strike, we won't have the ability to set up Vulnerable or Weak really, which makes this just basically a triple strike, which is pretty bad. And Draw Toxin is only good for the Poison deck. So. Okay, so. Oh, right, we have Predict. Okay, so unfortunately we are going to eat damage here. Alright, let's go draw spells, because Unstable Bolt's our lowest single damage card. But yeah, you can kind of see here, we need more card draw, which I didn't put a ton of in our pool because we've used most of it. This is 18 damage, we take it. And it's a spell now, I think. I think that got fixed. Yeah, it's a spell now. Okay, so I need to add a note that we took. Spirit Bolt. I have to add it to the right section. Okay. Priority here is actually this friendo, because the front one is going to be shielding next turn anyway. I think we still do Enrage, even though it means we take some damage here. We would love like an Aura of Protection or a Vindictive Aura. Both of those would be great for us. I should have just pointed both Magic Blasts at it. I wasn't thinking. May as well do this, because we're not under threat this turn anyway. We're taking damage next turn. Nothing we can do about that. Well, there might be if we can happen to somehow do enough damage. It's unlikely, but we might get there. Nope, not enough. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to find card draw. But yeah, I think we take Mighty Punch, because it's not a spell, but it's damage, and we haven't taken it, I think, right? We have not. Mighty Punch. Thank you. This lets us copy Spell Scry. And other stuff later, probably, but Spell Scry is the important one right now. I mean, we may as well. And yes, this shocks us, but like, we're getting shocked anyway. And we probably have to kill this turn. Yep. Alright, so yeah, that was closer to what we're trying to do. Nimble Strike seems good, especially since we already have the thing we're planning to pair with it, which is the Spirit thing. I think we can get one of the focuses. Shock applied by spells is potentially very, very good. And we can even take the Arcane Weakness one. Like, it doesn't do anything for us, but it doesn't hurt. Hey, we got our summon. Oh, this is a little awkward. We get 6 mana next turn. I think we still play it. Like, if we don't play now, we're never playing it, so. Unfortunately, our shock was consumed by our friend, but it's fine. Oh yeah, especially because we're going to just do that, so. Enrage. And punch. I must have seen the spell scry and just forgotten to copy it. It's fine. Okay, this is going better than expected. get dunked on. I think we probably just take the lightning blade here. It's a little risky because it can shock us, but it's so much damage. Damage what we're doing. But the mana font is the card draw, and we said that we kind of need card draw. Taking and upgrading mana font makes a lot of sense as well. But I don't know that I want to burn the upgrade on mana font. I'm not re-rolling, definitely, because lightning blade and mana font are both good enough that I'd be willing to take them. I think we take the mana font, and then we take, yeah, the Abyss Scepter seems a little better. And then we upgrade probably the mana font for the draw 2. No, Spellscry to draw 4 is very good. That seems like a lot of fun. I don't think I had any removals that I wanted to make there. Flash Brawn also seems okay. Yeah. Okay, so here's the plan. Step 1, do that. Step 2. And this is one of the places where Spyglass working differently now is actually good for us, because it means that we don't have to deal with stuff. We don't have to worry about things. Okay, so we are going to be incredibly, we are fatigued, and we will, these will cost a little bit more, but upsides. I should have done this so that I could do, I should have done, no, that doesn't actually work out. This works out. Boom. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We just take another drop, I think. Another draught. We need some generic card draw. I do need to upgrade the mana font, I think. We are now bleeding, which is not great. Okay. If I don't get this kill here, I am going to feel very silly. There we go. Okay, so I took a bunch of damage to get that kill, but I did get the kill. Mana Dance seems good. It's mana and it's evasion, both of which are things we like. Okay, I don't think we can afford to copy Spellscry here. Yeah, there's definitely no way. So we are just going to dunk on you, I guess, as best we can, and eat a bunch of damage. Alright, these help. Probably having two precarious draws I'm not interested in playing isn't the smartest thing. Okay, that's still lethal. Got him. Okay. Another Spirit Bolt seems good still. This doesn't do anything for us yet, but the others don't either. We can take that speculatively and hope it turns into something. Go ahead and rest to be safe. Cut. Maybe, I don't really want to cut one with Precarious Draw, so we may cut a Focus. We may cut a Magic Blast. They're kind of our weakest spells. And we do have the spell. Yeah, I think we cut one of the Magic Blasts. We also really do want to upgrade a Mana Ritual because Mana Ritual Plus enables a lot of nonsense. We are absolutely going to eat a lot of damage here, but it's worth it to just wail on this friend on turn 1. Because if we can, the sooner this jerk dies, the happier we are. It's a shame we drew that spell scry when we didn't have any mana to work with it. Yeah. Okay, now we stop. Oh, come on. It's just rude. Okay, I think we can do this in 2 hits. Yeah. Okay. So we took a lot of damage, but we got the kill, so Vampiric Strike seems pretty good. Yeah. That seems potentially very helpful. That thing goes to 15, 15, 15. So this is actually not as bad because we have the ability to set up this vulnerable. That actually becomes just kind of crazy. I do think upgrading Mana Font or Mana Ritual makes more sense. I think we upgrade. We might cut the Mighty Punch and upgrade a Mana Ritual. Sure. This is kind of a delicate balancing act to figure out what our most important damaging cards are, and I could not tell you. What's our max mana at right now? Yeah, let's go ahead and up it by 3. It'll be fine. Also, what card did I just pick up that I need to, oh, Vampiric Strike I need to add. That is a gold card. Okay, so we can always take mana. I don't think we've taken Mystic Ritual yet. No, we have. We definitely already took Mystic Ritual. We haven't taken Gathering Bolt, but I don't think that's that valuable to us. I don't think... We haven't taken Elemental Strike. I still don't think we want to challenge this Poison Gorgon, though. We definitely, though, don't want to challenge the Double Poison Gorgon. I think that kills us. So I think we go... We haven't taken either of these. This one's pretty okay. It's okay, it's not amazing. It may be too big of a risk unless we find a Blessed Strike. And it forces us through this, because again, like I cannot take the double Gorgon fight. That kills us. We'll start here and see how it goes. Maybe something crazy will happen. Okay, there we go. You just play that. We don't need it anymore. So yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, where it's like, bam, that just heals us for 3. And then I think we can play one of these. And now we eat some damage. Not a ton, but, you know, some. It's unfortunate. Mana Blast is fine. I think we actually probably take Gathering Bolt. All right, we have, I forgot we had the tormenting gloves. That makes the gathering bolt better. And I do have to note that we took a gathering bolt. Okay, I think that based on that, we probably definitely don't want to go through the, this could be annoying. We'll see. Hey, we actually got the crit. Oh, but that tripped this bug. I need to make sure that that bug is still in the reports. A report bug. Make sure that I have the screenshot. And save that as zombie golem. And I should have paused the recording. Nobody is watching this. I don't have to care. Okay. So yeah, the golem is dead, but it is not dead that which can dreaming lie. And in strange eons, even death may die, I hear. I think we take the Arcane Nova. And we have to note that we took an Arcane Nova. So we're going to start by blowing up one of those. By one of those, I mean one of those annoying evade stacks. Like that one at that. I think we play exactly one draught just to have the mana for next turn. I probably don't need 2 draughts, but there are turns where, like, if I get them with the spell scry, then I do want all that mana. All right. Still getting that those delicious heals from that other thing, from the vampiric strike, which is nice. I think the burning focus is okay. Yeah, again, like there's this choice. I think we go here. Starting Mighty is pretty nice. I think we'll spend 1 reroll here. That would be good. The turtle shell helps us a bit on turns where we just need a little bit of survival. Like we may use it here. I think the spell scry makes sense. I don't think, but because we don't have a mana ritual, I don't want to copy the spell scry. Now it would have made sense, but I couldn't have done that. I was going to draw that. So the question is it worth turtle shelling? So turtle shell will, whatever. I'm too lazy to think. Yeah, I didn't think it was actually going to stop the explosion, but I wanted to try. Okay, so now we take a bunch of damage from this hit. We do get to evade one of them, but only one. Playing Enraged seems criminally irresponsible. Actually, I mean, it's only plus 30%. I guess it's this mighty setup. I'm not taking one hit, so it's fine. It's fine. I mean, just because I didn't mean it wasn't criminally irresponsible. It just meant that I decided to do it anyway. Oh, no luck there. We are no longer mighty, which is unfortunate. I think we do want to be mighty. We're going to copy this. So we are 0 for 3 on criticaling with whatchamacallit this turn, this fight. Spirit Bolt this fight. It's just rude. Can we take Death or Glory? Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Mask of Rage seems better than Ring of Lethality, but Shifting Feather is also okay. Gladiator's Cuirass is okay because it we don't have ways to get to 100% crit. Are we really stacking enough mighty to justify Mask of Rage? I was kind of thinking about it, but I don't think we are. I think we take the Cuirass. I think we upgrade. The Unstable Bolt is a very risky upgrade because if we can't trigger 2 mana boosts, we don't get to draw. Gathering Bolt's an okay upgrade. Jolt's an okay upgrade. I hadn't actually thought about what I was going to do. Actually, yeah, that's okay. That takes it to a good amount of damage. The Enrage giving us 5 mighty is pretty nice. This extra turn of Doom is probably what we should do if we were responsible human beings, but I am absolutely not. We're upgrading the mana font. I think we cut the focus. Yeah, because hitting exact 0 is just a pain in the butt. And oop. We do have the... And well, we're going through a Drake. We're going through Dragonfly. I mean, neither of these cards is amazing for us, so we would just be doing it for the chance of the upgrade. It requires us to go through this, but I think we just do the double Drakes. And so we do have the Arcane Nova here, which we will probably copy because it is going to help a lot. Like so. And because we triggered 8 Arcane Explosions and we have Tormenting Gloves and we spent 5 mana, we gained 3 mana from that, which is funny, in addition to all of that growth. Alright, we're playing that first. We are Enraging. This is a good draw turn. Yeah, sure, you can die. Oh, man. Even better. So much value. Okay, that wasn't quite enough. It's fine. Play the bad one. Oh, I should have played that. Oops. Okay, so we have to do that because we're going to draw it. Sure. I do not know when to stop. Alright, we're evading all these hits, so it's fine that we're super poisoned. Blessed Strike seems good. Oh, we can now go event. Upgrade a common card. That seems good. I think upgrading the other mana ritual makes a lot of sense. And I think taking the Nathophyte makes sense because I would mind Cornered Focus, and I would probably, now that I have a Blessed Strike, I would consider taking the whatever rage. I do need to note that I took a Blessed Strike. But yeah, we do get to avoid the bleed thanks to that. We're not vulnerable, but it's fine. Okay. I think we're going to start by just doing that. So we draw. Yeah, see what we get. Okay. We don't have a mana ritual. Does it make more sense to shuffle first? I think not. It's close on whether it was right to shuffle first. I think we are going to, we have both precarious draws, so I think we're going to copy the spell scry. So we'll start by doing just that. Yeah, we are absolutely copying the spell scry. Right, we're gonna see what we get. It's not really what we were hoping for. We do not have criticals. Oh, we do have criticals. I was not paying. Okay, so it doesn't always zombie. Huh. Well, there you are. Or I guess there you aren't. I have no clue what to make of that. Oh, right, we have 10% critical chance. We do not have critical set up. We just have that 10% critical chance. That's what's going on. This has been Belated Realizations with Falterfire. It's okay, we're tough. We are also now shocked, and it's fun. Bam. God, Bloody Rage is such a risk. It is very good, though. If we can make it work, we'll take it. I have no clue how we get through this fight. None of that. That helps a little bit, I guess. We can trip Doom if we get really lucky. Okay. Ooh! Actually, Death or Glory. I don't know if this is the turn to Death or Glory, but we do want to Death or Glory at some point. I'm just going to hope it works out. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Go ahead and shield here. So we want to end the turn here. It also does make sense to spell scry here because it's going to force a shuffle, which gets us potentially closer to that thing that we need. It's not that. That's not the thing we need, but we'll play it. Should have set that up sooner. It's fine. Okay, we were really, really hoping to find... Because this is actually setting up Doom on us. We were one turn short. There were 4 cards left. We saw 19 out of 23 cards in our deck, and none of them was the one we desperately needed. Well, we can return the favor and force the Doom out as well, I guess. Yeah, I think it's fine. May as well freeze. I don't know if we're going to get another turn where it's like we just really, really need to freeze that turn, so. This lets us draw it. Alright, I think that has to be self-doom coming up. Okay, we do gain health off of that, which is nice. Okay, we are absolutely going to Doubling Spyglass the Spell Scry. Come on, nope. There's a mana ritual. Okay. And then we get the kill there. Nice. Okay, so we doomed ourselves, but we won anyway. So, unfortunately, we already took Shadow Breath because it's a very good card that we would love to have, but we can't. Arcane Cloak is probably better than Ring of Lethality. We do have a couple cards that apply Arcane. I think upgrading this makes a lot of sense just because it's... If we don't, we kind of have to yeet it. We might just yeet it. I don't think it's that good. We don't have that many whatever synergies. Upgrading that makes sense, but because if we're going to keep it, we may as well get the 2 powerful. But I think I want to upgrade the Vampiric Strike. And then we cut the Death or Glory. It's a little too risky. Oh, I didn't actually note that we took the Death or Glory, I think. I did not. Yeah, it's the cards that we end up cutting that are the most important to make sure that I log, because otherwise there's just no find them again later. I don't want to do that fight. Can we take Bane? I don't think so. No, we cannot. We can take Frantic Onslaught. We can't take Persecute. We can take Tyrannic Blast. I don't like that card. So Hungering Focus is obviously the one Hungering Focus and Purging Waters are the two. So we somehow still haven't taken Purging Waters. I don't really love that fight, but I do like that that gives us a chance at Evaluator without having to go through... so we could, no, because this fight is also Suicide. So this is obviously the path that's a lot safer. It does mean we don't get to fight a Protector. So the Protector fight is really difficult, but it gives us clear focus. It's less important against Evaluator, though. I think Hungering Focus is good enough for us. And this does give us a chance, a 50-50 shot at Hunter's Focus, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, because we can go 25% chance at Hunter's Focus into 50-50 shot at Hunter's Focus, which is pretty good. Alright, we are absolutely just going to explode. So one advantage to this is that they're not going to get much powerful because we're blowing up the death scores. We probably gain toughness. Gain. Right, let's just play this safely. Yeah, we'll just set that up. I probably should have played at least one Brought, but math, counting. I don't like either of those things. Okay, we are frail though, so we wouldn't gain all the health back from that, which is unfortunate. We should be able to get a kill with this turn one way or another though. Sure. Okay. Hunter's focus. That's good to see. Let's just probably cut the burn. Let's cut probably one of the precarious draughts because they've just been kind of awkward for us. I think we are once again going to double the Arcane Nova. Just all of that delicious growth is very nice. We may enrage and toughen, which the two cancel each other out. Oh, this is on now. I probably should have enraged. I think I just turtle. If I do this, I can justify freezing. I think that makes sense. Oh man, we had a purity. And that means this is a pretty big heal. All right. We aren't applying any vulnerables. This would just be a 3x3 hit. That's not the worst thing ever, but I think the runic focus is better, slightly. Do we rest before we go into this fight? We have 4 rests. I think we can afford to burn one here. And I think we can cut a precarious draught because they're just very awkward. Okay, so I think you're going to use that Blessed Strike to get the Enrage. So we can do this. And you're going to wall up against this dirt. We drop. I think it makes sense to... Does it make sense to freeze both of them? I don't think so. I think we just freeze you. Just because it just hit so hard and I think it was doing a lifesteal hit. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, that was also a very hard hit. That was a lifesteal hit. So close to the skill. Yeah, I think there's enough draws here that could potentially end the fight. Nope. No luck. Okay. Well, we will just eat more damage then. Come on, Hungering Focus. We can't take Ravenous Intent. I would love to have it. Taking their Tempest Strike and maybe... Okay, this helps. Vindictive Aura helps a lot. We are going to have to... I should have rested there to be safe. What do we cut now? It might be... the Burning Focus. I don't love cutting other mana cards since we haven't rolled the last couple of mana cards I've wanted. But there's nothing else I really want to cut. Because I like having all these cheap spells. And I like Magic Blast being at least 10 every time. Just getting a lot of energy for the artifact. Purging Waters would be great. Explaining to somebody that Quick Blast is way better than Malance. Let's see. Getting vulnerable is a bit risky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Can't possibly backfire. I think we do get tough here, though. All right. Time to do gross things. Okay, so yeah, we got zombie again. So zombie doesn't always happen, but it happens fairly regularly. Right, that lets us do Blade Rage, which is nice. Sure. I have no clue what was going on with Vampiric Strike there, but you know. Alright, so we're now officially out of purity cards, I think. No, yeah, we're just out of purity cards at this point. We've taken every single purity card in the game. That's obviously worse than that. That doesn't do anything for us. This is okay, but I prefer the Pirate Hook for now. Like if we got this like right before the final boss, I would reconsider, but Pirate Hook is very good in this fight in particular, is the other note. Okay, so we can't actually set up purity on this specific turn, which is a bit annoying. Aha, we have a summon. Hey, we even got the Arcane Nova. I think copying the Arcane Nova does make sense. Whoop! So that's at 5. Now it is at 7. We're safe to play Rage. Okay, so So Vampiric Strike is now fixed to do this trick where it can't heal you above where you're at. Which, you know, fair. But it is rude to take my nonsense away. I was using that. Yep. Sure. So we do explode just a little bit, but and then we may as well freeze you, because I think you are dead. Yeah. Nice. We already took Mystic Shadow Blast. Frenzied Rage seems pretty good. Starting Wit seems worse than everything we have. Well, now that we're through mid-boss, I am a bit more willing to cut the Pirate Hook. That doesn't do anything for us. Well, it does with the Couragenic Flask, but I don't think it does enough for us relative to the other two. This is only just like +4 cards total. That's whatever. Upgrading Frenzied Rage is pretty important. I don't know what I would remove here. Maybe nothing. The deck is okay now. It's fine. I still don't think I don't think I've actually taken Dead of Night yet, but this is a pretty bad deck for it. Yeah, still only just block turn 1. Look, people are wrong on the internet, and I have to make sure that they know that. It's very important to me. We can actually duplicate this if we just want to take all the turns. I mean, of course we want to take all the turns. Screw it. It's not about whether it's correct. It's about whether it's fun. Can we safely do that? We could not. Okay. I should have just played the Mighty because we were getting another turn. Just go do that. Oh hey, look what we found. Guess whose turn it is next turn? You know what? Why not just have it be our turn forever? Why does our turn ever have to be? So when we have good turns, we have pretty great turns. This is actually pretty good because it'll be our only source of vulnerable. And it does 10 arcane. And it applies the vulnerable first, so it's even better. Yes, upgrade a card. Is this upgrade to 2 vulnerable? That's very tempting. This is also very tempting. That is also very tempting. I think we do this. So would we rather have the Hungering Focus or the Clear Focus? Have we taken Prismatic Shield? We have not. This fight could be very, very difficult. This fight can also be very, very difficult. Let's go here. And then definitely gonna wall up. And we still eat a bunch of damage. But I think we're gonna duplicate the Frenzied Rage again, is the plan. And the Frenzied Rage means we can enrage safely. Okay. Oh, because this time it didn't have to move, and that's probably why it didn't break. Okay, we just do this and do that. Because it's our turn again. And then it's our turn again. Seems very likely that we end up freezing at the end of this. We end up freezing it at the end of this turn because, like, no reason for us to give up a turn. Maybe we'll do that. Alright, that all worked out. And we even got the Hungering Focus. I did see that we could have gotten the Mind Blast, but I don't think that matters much. Hungering Focus is less important right now, but... And we can take the Pure Coast Crystal going into the final boss, which seems good. And I think we can afford to give it the Blessed Strike, which we are basically only running because we need the Purity. But between the Pure Coast Crystal and the upgraded Purging Waters, I think we're fine. I hope we're fine. All right, one more fight. Oh man, this is a great way to start it. Right, now it's our turn again. Still have one for that. And we may as well turtle, because there's a very good chance that, or our hope that this will be like our only other turn with enemies that aren't tapped out. Okay, we didn't get lucky on that. Is it worth freezing? I think so, because it's going to heal for, because we were ambushed. I think it was worth it. We got a little bit unlucky there on draws, but part of that is just the deck isn't the best deck ever. We do get to get a decent amount of healing there. I still am not totally certain what's up when you play Vampiric Blade. I assume that it's not bugged, but alright. I don't think we want regen. We've already taken Tempest Strike, which I need to mark as having been taken. Oh, we had apparently already taken Tempest Strike, and I just didn't get it cleared out of my notes. Oops. I guess that means we have to take the regeneration, which is not really the card I wanted, but, you know. We didn't ever play the Tempest Strike, though. We did yeet it immediately, so it's not a big deal. I don't consider that the thing compromised, given that we didn't even have it in our deck for a single run, but, whoops. Let's grab, yeah, max mana probably. And then cut. Maybe the regen. The regen's pretty, like, if regeneration is good, then we're in a bad way. This is really annoying, but fortunately, this helps. And then this helps as well because it's gonna, because we have the Abyssal Scepter, we get to we get to apply curse every time we play a spell, which means that we get to cut through the purity pretty quickly. It's pretty annoying that we don't have any mana boost, but it is our turn again, which is nice. I think we do freeze this turn, just because that means that we don't have to worry about burning our purity stacks. Some really awkward lineups of hands. I think we actually do want to do this because it gets rid of our shield, which means that if we find, yeah, Purging Waters again. Purging Waters now gives us purity. Yeah, this is the big downside to not having much draw, is that it means that we can have some very awkward turns where we just everything comes out of the deck in the wrong order, and there's not a ton we can do about it. We did summon a friend. We get to trade one of these hits, and we get to hit real hard. All right. Oh, I need to get this Blighter Rage out. I feel pretty good about where we're at. We're going to take some damage here, but because that's just not enough. And yeah, we take a bit of a beating. But it's not a lethal beating, and we should be able to fire back pretty effectively. Yeah. We get to evade one of these hits, which is nice. And then, yeah, we just need any damage. No, we win off of the... Alright. We managed to find enough cards to make it through. We don't have the cards to do that again. Because, like... We can't take Spell Scry again. We can't take... obviously we can't take any of these again, but I think the important thing is, like, we don't have Spell Scry and we don't have Purging Waters. And we don't have Blessed Strike anymore. I think this has to, there's a very good chance this is the last successful episode. Maybe I've missed something. I'll have to look over my deck game. Man, yeah. But that's a success. I'll see you guys next episode if there is one.